I've been using the same camera for 4 or 5 years until I finally switched to the Sony camera I have now. So even though I have multiple cameras, I'm not buying these cameras. Like I'm an ambassador for GoPro, so they give me a camera. And then I give away most of the stuff I always receive. So even though I'm always receiving all these gifts and equipment and everything, it's always going back to everyone else. And that is a form of minimalism.
Yeah, and who cares other than yourself? If it helps you do what you want to do and you like it, fine. Like, that's the thing. Like, stop worrying about what other people think and, like, should I, shouldn't. There are no rules. Like, you can do whatever the fuck you want. That's the secret rule of life.
True. Now, in the Philippines, there's this, like, gift-giving culture where people always have to buy each other's gifts. There's this thing called Pasalubong that when you travel, you have to buy something and you come back home and you give it to all your families and friends and stuff. It's culture.
Yeah, I unsubscribed from all of it. It's a privilege to be able to do that in the U.S. You know, we're different than other cultures, especially Asian.
In the U.S., we don't really give each other gifts, and
the state is our family. Like, we depend on traditional values and family way less than most people. Like, I could go for a very long time without giving a gift or seeing family or feeling obligated to do anything for my family because I live in New York, I'm self-sufficient, I'm happy, and I do whatever I want.
And this is just a difference of cultures, which is what all the listeners have to understand. This isn't good. It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's just that in the Philippines, it's almost like sometimes you rate your relationship on how giving someone is in terms of gifts and stuff.
Status.
Yeah. It's
I understand, like, why it is because everyone started out this way.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. Because I don't even know how old my mom is. Do you know how old your mom is? No?
No, I know she's in her 60s though.
I always ask that and, like, people think it's crazy, but I don't know. That's a weird example.
Yeah, no, I've no idea, but I know it's in the 60s.
So I will celebrate holidays in the fact that it's a fun thing to eat and see family, but I don't give gifts. If I do, it's sporadic. It's just because it's what I want to do at that moment, and I never expect anything from anyone.
So that's, I think, is very important. I am not the biggest gift giver, but I never ever have any expectations of someone giving me anything.
Yeah. If you want something, you'll get it yourself, but of course, like, if someone takes time and figures out what you want and gets you a nice little thoughtful gift, that's wonderful. That's warm heart, that connects the two people really well.
So when someone does give me a gift, it's like the best thing in the world. I love that person.
Yeah.
I feel this, like, instant connection. I feel like they love me and I love them back because I'm not used to gifts. Yeah. Even when, I don't know, they buy me something small like food, I think it's the nicest thing in the world.
Yeah.
And I cherish that moment.
We can only appreciate the highs because of the lows. So the more you withhold yourself from doing something, the more special it is. So that goes with everything.
And I think that's one of the beautiful things about minimalism is that it's not deprivation, but because you're not awarding yourself with all these luxuries and small things, it's when these small things come, it makes such a bigger impact on you.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know on this trip because it's freezing cold, but I don't wear shoes most of the time. I'm like that type of minimalist.
I noticed.
Did you notice from my Instagram or something?
No, just around the hotel in Kathmandu and just in general. Yeah, I saw your
wait, no, I did. I was barefoot on this trip.
Bro, I saw your monkey feet more than anyone else in this fucking trip. Okay, I get it. Yeah.
That's hilarious. Yeah, actually, I realized I did. I didn't even realize.
Is it a Philippines thing or?
No, not at all. Not at all. In the Philippines, people look at people who walk barefoot as, like, lower class.
Oh, okay. Man, you so low class.
Yeah. No, even in the lodges and everything, when it's freezing cold, I walked around barefoot, and people are like, "Dude, you're barefoot? We're, like, here in Mount Everest."
But yeah, you said you had a small wardrobe. You wore the same thing mostly. You don't really care about fashion or looking cool in the eyes of other people?
I don't, because for the people who love me and care about me and everything, no matter what I wear, they're still gonna love and care about me the same way.
Yep.
And the people who are attracted to me, I think they'll still be attracted to me whether I dress nice or dress simple.
Yeah.
But when I do dress nice, when I do wear a suit, people love it because it's different.
You're
right?
withholding that special moment. Yeah.
Going back to that. Yeah.
Yeah. And the more that you just know what you want to do and you're true to that, like that's when you'll attract the right partner, like because you're being yourself, you're not faking. Yeah, it all comes down to just knowing yourself. You got to test your limits, your highs, your lows, what you love, what you don't. Know yourself, and then that's a superpower.
If you liked what you saw and you want to listen to the full episode, then download Spotify and follow us at SuperHuman with Will Dasovich. It's completely free, it's linked below and easy to use.